Hi there, my name's Sam Lytle and I'm reporting on SportsByte. Here at the Stadium of Light, as Sunderland fans are getting ready to leave to go to Old Trafford this evening. 9,000 fans were expected to go to Old Trafford this evening, following a 1-0 victory at home in the first leg. An own goal from Ryan Giggs and a penalty from Fabio Brini have sent Sunderland to Old Trafford with high hopes ahead of this evening's semi-final.
Yeah, I mean that's it. I mean, if you talk about the context of trophies, this is probably Man U's one real good chance to get anything this season. They look like they're pretty much out the title race, and for yourselves as well, it's a great chance for you to get to the final and hopefully go on and beat City, who you've already beaten. Assuming you could get past Man United, do you feel confident about putting up a performance against City like you did earlier in the season?
Yeah, well, I mean, lots of important league games and an important FA Cup game and a derby game against Newcastle before we're faced like Man City. But you know, we've already beaten them once this season, and we've already beaten Man United once this season, so we've proved we can do it. A draw against United will do tonight, and obviously if we get the final we need to beat Man City, but you know, we'll just enjoy each day as it comes.
Yeah. And we might have seen our SportsByte website last week, 2 weeks ago I think it was, when you beat Man U 2-1 at home with the Ryan Giggs own goal and the Brini penalty. We actually did a couple of short video interviews with fans around the town centre, and the one question everybody was kind of raving about was, would you rather win the League Cup or stay in the Premier League? And can I get your thoughts on that? What would you rather?
I want both because I'm very greedy.
Both.
To say that it meant that we'd come straight back up as champions, then I might accept relegation, just because I haven't seen Sunderland win a trophy, you know, in my time following the club. But you know, as like Birmingham fans and Wigan fans will tell you, you know, they obviously won a trophy and then got relegated the same season, and they're both struggling in the Championship. So it's kind of like a minute's glory for you know, seasons of hurt. But I think we're a bigger club than both of those. But I think we're capable of staying up and winning the cup, and also doing quite well in the FA Cup, you know. So let's hope we can do all those things.
Brilliant. And one final thing, I was listening to Carlos Cuellar on the radio this morning. He was talking about the kind of lift Poyet has given them since Di Canio left, and there's kind of been a new buzz about the place, and we've got that energy back. I mean, you saw that in the weekend's match against Southampton. They were 2-0 down, they looked totally dead and buried, and despite what ultimately looks like a disappointing result, it was a point gained for most fans. Do you think Poyet is the right man to take you forward? Can he take you on pops to win the League Cup, to go far in the FA Cup, and to keep us in the league?
Wasn't allowed to play, and Di Canio turned everybody against him. He's come back, done really well. Adam Johnson, who looked like nothing under Di Canio, you know, he's proven that he, you know, might even be going to Brazil, you know, with England for the World Cup now that Walcott's injured. And I think Poyet's the manager that we should have got in the first place. He was first choice. He turned us down because he obviously wanted to carry on what he was doing at Brighton, and he got them in the playoffs. You could understand he'd been there 3 years. So I think it's just good if we can forget the whole Di Canio thing and like wish that Poyet had come in last year, because he would have been in a much better position, you know, to start off this season. But he's come in, we've had 1 point on the board and obviously no wins, rooted to the bottom of the table, and he's given us a fighting chance to stay up now. You know, we've had a good run, but we're still in the relegation places where the table's really tight. And I think, you know, it's like fair play to Poyet that he's done really well, and he's like carried on in the cups. So let's hope it continues for as long as humanly possible.
Okay, we're joined outside the Stadium of Light with
Kaylee and Karen.
Okay, how do you think the game's going to go this evening?
We're going to win 2-1.
I think 2-1 too. Fletcher's going to score.
Sunderland have been in this situation before. With Millwall, they lost. Everton, they lost. Is it going to happen again?
No.
Third time lucky.
Yes, third time lucky.
Do you want to sing a song for Sunderland fans?
Red and White Army!
We're joined at the side of the Stadium of Light with
Peter.
Nice to meet you. How do you think the game's going to go this evening?
I think it's going to be a close thing, but I think we're going to do it.
After sort of previous years, Sunderland have failed in these sort of competitions. You know, you've got to good rounds, but they haven't got that extra step. Yep. Can they do it tonight?
We certainly can. We've got a good balance in the team. Gus Poyet will get us through today, no problem at all.
What do you make of Gus Poyet? Some January transfer so far?
2 good signs, good goalkeeper, and I think Alonso, who's come in, has done really well, and don't know much about him, but I'm sure he'll do a good job.
And also Lee Catmull, there's a lot of talk about him.
I'll be sad if he went. I mean, he's a bit of a liability sometimes, but he's a good team player. He gets the team motivated, so I'll be sad to see him go.
After the home leg, can Sunderland win?
I think it's possible. Manchester United aren't as strong as they usually are. being optimistic, it's still a pretty decent team and we're not doing too well. But yeah, I think we'll go there and win.
And what sort of lineup do you think Gus Poyet will pick?
I don't think he'll make too many changes, to be honest. We've got a good draw. Well, we didn't start well, we've still got a good draw at Southampton, one at Fulham. I think we've only lost one of the last 7 or 8, so I don't think he'll make too many changes.
Yeah, lads, how do you think the game's going to go this evening?
Well, I think it'll either be 2 or 3-1 to Sunderland, Johnson any time, or we'll get a draw.
I think it's going to be a draw, 2 each. I want 2 each.
And what do you think about Adam Johnson lately? He's been in absolutely fabulous form.
Yeah, but I don't understand how you can say I've changed my mind after the new year that I want to be good. I don't understand that. I like the kid, I hope he does well, but it seems a bit strange to me. That it's almost like he's buying his transfer for the summer. That's what it feels like. I'm trying to be honest about it.
He has hit a bit of form. It's about time. He's been here 18 months. I mean, I don't know what's changed, but he seems to have come into a bit of form, and I just hope he keeps it going tonight. Gets a goal or a couple of assists, gets us where we need to be at Wembley.
All right. Cheers, lads. I'll let you get on the coaches, right?
Thank you very much.
Take care.
Thanks very much. Cheers.
That's all we have time for here at the Stadium of Light before we head down to Manchester. Tune in later on to SportsByte for a full match report.